YouTube, it is a beautiful, sunny, 4-degree day in downtown Toronto, and the winter lock-in is almost completed. The winter blues are gone. As you can tell, it's beautiful out. There's just a little bit of snow that needs to melt, a little bit more warmth, and then we are back on track. The one thing about living in Canada that nobody really talks about, the huge pro, the advantage, is you are actually forced to work for 6 months straight, nonstop, every single day, because there's nothing to do in the winter. And that has been the greatest thing to us this winter, specifically due to the surge of systems and tools. Specifically, your boy is referring to Claude. I'm a Claude Maxi. I burn through a Claude Max credit every single day. And it has allowed me to build so many wicked systems that allow consistency across everything that I'm building and just improving the efficiency and flow of things. Just picking up little things that used to leak through the cracks. Now I got that automated. Little things that was just like, you couldn't really keep up on every day, getting those all automated, but specifically the research tools. The research tools, building my reporting so I can actually see all my metrics, numbers, analytics, conversion rates, everything like that. Absolute game changer. The next thing is research. And by research, I mean the ability to search and find things extremely quickly. Specifically for me, outlier videos. I have one for TikTok, I have one for Instagram, I have one for YouTube. So if I'm working on whatever app or system, or if I'm working with brands, I still do agency work. Probably like 25% of my time is agency work and 75% is just my own stuff. But the ability to find the outlier Instagram reels and then remake it for whatever brand you have or brand you're working for. And the same thing for TikTok and YouTube is absolute game changer. And it is game changer on a level that it's hard to comprehend. To give you an example, one of my clients, very boring niche, and it has been last 30 days on TikTok or on Instagram, we're at 1 million views. And this is a client that I don't really post on that often, but like the fact that you can just rip that many views that easily, focus, is honestly unbelievable. And on TikTok, I don't even know what it's at, like 3 million views. So I can get a fresh client, get him 3 million on TikTok a month, 1 million on Instagram Reels with very low effort. And the reason is because of these AI systems allow me to find the crazy outlier videos. Then I just remake them, make them a little bit better, make the hook a little bit snappier, a little bit more hooky. And then I pretty much just let everything flow. The next thing that the AI systems have done is waste a ton of time, and people spend way too much time on them. So from that, I came to the conclusion late October of last year that I was going to make a killer to-do list every single day. And I'm going to show you that to-do list. You might be like, Brennan, what are you talking about, to-do list? What's so special about making a good to-do list? And the reason is you need a super clear plan on what you're doing every single day, or else you will get lost in the sauce quite literally, and you will vibe code, vibe prompt, vibe build yourself to death. And that's what I started running into. And now I have this, and then whatever time I have left, I start chopping stuff up in Claude. Currently, this is kind of what a to-do list will look like. Sometimes I put times beside it, sometimes I don't. I am trying to run way less Zoom calls than I was. Obviously, owning Toronto Creator, I am still on quite a bit of calls, sourcing creators for different brands. We have pivoted to only doing high contract stuff. So before, we're doing a little bit more lower volume stuff. Now, I think my lowest client in that, and again, that's me sourcing creators, it's in the multiple thousands of dollars. Like I won't take any, like if you come to me and you're like, hey, we got $3,000 a month, $4,000 a month, I wouldn't take that on anymore. So I have less clients, but they're paying more money. And it has been a very sweet thing for the business overall, because I get to spend less time on it and I get to spend more time on the stuff that is absolutely ripping still, systems and different services that I've been building out. But hopefully I tried to delete all the main words in here so I wouldn't absolutely peel myself out what I'm working on, but you kind of get an idea. Having a super precise to-do list where you can kind of go through, and I also like having the times beside it because I can just kind of arrange it between calls that I'm having or between whatever I'm working on. If I'm like, oh, this only takes 20 minutes, done, jump in, boom. But the goal is making one of those every single day so that I can stay on top of everything. And then with whatever time I have left, I pretty much spend living inside of Figma, Framer, and Claude, building absolutely everything out. I'm actually looking for a couple people right now. I have brought on a few new people on the team, but if you are somebody that is an AI content beast, I would love to hire you. I am looking, even if it's just part-time, there's some videos and stuff that I'm trying to build out that you just cannot do in real life. Like, the only way to do it is with AI. And I have been looking to find somebody. I got some people off Upwork. They kind of sucked. I got some people off Fiverr. They kind of sucked. I tried a couple people off Instagram. They also just kind of weren't that good. Ideally, you would be located in North America. That is kind of just what works best. And then, yeah, anyways, message me if you know how to make AI content and you are looking for some extra cash. It's somewhat simple. Also, if you are just somebody who like knows viral content, I can teach you exactly what I'm looking for. I kind of have a whole process for it. So really, if you're just somebody that wants to chop up, make some extra cash every day, shoot me a message or maybe comment down below, DM me on Instagram, something like that, and we can figure that out. Now I will be jumping in and building out a new VSL for a product that I'm building. That is the next step of this video. As you can see on here, this is part of the filming process. So I wanted to rip out a YouTube video first, get the vocal cords kind of warmed up, get back on the YouTube grind. It is very good to be back. I have some exciting stuff in the works. I'm going to show you guys a bunch of the systems that I've been using. I'm going to show you how I use them specifically to make money, landing clients. It has never been easier to build an online business. It has also never been more competitive, but make sure you have a strong path, know what you need to do, and you can execute it right now, because the stuff that I'm building was not possible even a year ago, and it is strictly due to the efficiency that these systems have built, which has allowed me to do things that were impossible to scale, and now I can do them at scale, and it makes for a really great business. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed it. Peace.